Welcome back, folks, and today we're gonna check out the second figure in this new wave of the cartoon collection. Grizzlor, hairy henchman of the evil Horde. It's always good to see the evil Horde get a little bit of love and get some more figures in their ranks. But let's take a look at the back of the box, where right at the top it says, as seen on, he ain't heavy. Where we got Grizzlor checking himself out in the moon mirror. Right in the back they got a president in a bubble. But then right below that it says, includes moon mirror. And there's my favorite thing, twists into powerful positions. Doesn't look that powerful to me, but that's what we get on the back of the box. We're gonna take a look at the removable parts page, which is the same basic shit like every other figure. But here it is, folks, Grizzlor, and I'm liking what I'm seeing. This Grizzlor looks badass, just like the Filmation cartoon. The face, the body, all that stuff on point. But let's start off at the bottom, work our way up. We get a better look at them boots right there with that nice Horde emblem on it. Love how they always rocking this shit right. Working our way up. A man never skips leg day. The loincloth is nice and hairy, just like his hairy ass. And then working our way up to that vest. Love that shit. Look at the emblem. Love how they just added a little extra hair and bulk and stuff. Looks just like the Filmation cartoon. But that fucking face, whoa, shit. That is on point right there. Loving how the eyes look, the fangs hanging out the mouth right there. Very menacing. Looks like he'll fuck you up. You know what I mean? A badass Grizzlor. And right there on the back of the body, right off the bat, I love how Mattel is keeping all the back of the vest nice and seamless. You see that shit right there? I zoom in a second and start off at the bottom right there. Them boots are nice and plain on the back. Ain't nothing special about that shit. The loincloth on the back matches with the hairy back. But then right there, that's what I love. Right there, that bitch is damn near seamless. It goes in nice and tight. That vest right there is hugging that chest strong. The top of the head, all the hair is looking perfect. Great job on the back. But right here, I wanted to show off him holding the moon mirror in his hand and how he can see his reflection. That shit looks hot. I'm so glad Mattel didn't go all cheap with it and give us something that showed the reflection but didn't show it quite as good as this. That bitch is damn near mirror-like, and I'm very satisfied with that. But right here, I'm gonna strip his ass down, butt ass naked, just so y'all can see there's a plain buck. So if you want to do some customization, make new figures up, easy to do with this one right here. But right there, the other accessories, you got the moon mirror and that vest on how it pops off right there. Beautiful and seamless, just like I said. Let me see if I can see the reflection of the phone. You see that shit? That shit works good. So that's all you get with Grizzlor, but now it's time to get down to the nitty gritty and do some part swapping. So right here, I had to put the vest on He-Man just to see how it would look. Fits ass pretty well, even though that's not the cartoon collection chest. It still fits on there. Just gotta squeeze a little bit. And then right here, City Cobra from the previous video asked me to try to put Grizzlor's ass on Splinter's body. And that shit looks good. I actually like the look a lot more than I would have thought, especially because he's got all that hair on the chest. The hands are nice and big, and I can definitely work with this, but let's spice it up a little bit more. You see this shit right here? I think I might be satisfied with this a little bit more. The overall look works for me. The only thing was it was a little tough to get that vest on that chest right there, just because of how the neck is, but as long as you pull it pretty tight, you're gonna be all right. And you get that look right there, and that's what you wanna do. But right here, I wanna do some comparisons of all the other Grizzlors, at least in the Origins line. Right there, we got the OG Grizzlor, followed by Cartoon Collection, followed by the Dark Grizzlor in the 4-pack, followed by Aardvark right there on the end from the Sketchbook series. They all look good together, you know what I mean? But for me personally, shit, between them right there, I feel that Cartoon Collection one looks the most badass in my opinion. Like if they was all to get in a fight, he's gonna probably fuck them all up. You know what I mean? He just looks like he gets down like that. But that don't mean I don't got love for the two hairy ones right there. But Aardvark, yeah, he can go if he needs to. Not a fan of the face. But right there, yep, that guy's a winner. They did a great job on him, and I'm glad that we got another version of Grizzlor. Let's take a look at the back of the bodies real quick, just to see how they all compare. And right there, shit, that vest on that one, I love the seamless vest. That shit right there, damn near butt naked on the end right there with Aardvark. But for what it's worth, they definitely captured the look and the vibe from the Filmation cartoon. But I do love the hairy backs on the other two Grizzlors. Now right here, switching up the parts, this shit looks pretty decent. We switched up some shit between Aardvark and the cartoon collection, and right there, dramatically made Aardvark look better than me. But right there for the cartoon collection, I kind of like that vest on it. But take a look at the back real quick. The colors work for me. I know it's a little bit off, but it still works, I don't care. Now right here, switching the heads up, this definitely gives a different vibe to each of these figures right here. Right there with the head on that body. It looks okay, I can see it working, you know what I mean? But them two right there, that shit kind of looks decent. To make some crazy looking Grizzlor figures, just to populate the Grizzlor world, you know what I mean? With that whole race. Works for me. That actually looks better right there than the Aardvark head on that Aardvark body. And then right there on the end, that also kind of looks all right. I mean, I definitely wouldn't waste the Grizzlor body with that Aardvark head, but I'm glad to be able to mix it up just to see, even though I'll never do it again. But that's it for the part swapping. But now I want to put all the different members of the Evil Horde together that we got so far in the cartoon collection. Starting off with Voltec right there, followed by Katra, followed by Grizzlor, followed by Horde. Then next to him, we got Mantena. And then last but not least, we got Leech. So their numbers is getting up there slowly but surely. But if I was to rank all these figures right here, for my least favorite is going to be Leech at the bottom. Even though he does look better than the Origins version, for this he's at the bottom. Then we got Voltec up next. Because even though I love that creepy ass look on his face, there's other people I like a little bit more. So between these four, shit, yeah, it's going to be Mantena. He's pretty decent with the 4 legs, better than the Origins version. But there's more better than him right here. And between these 3, yep, I think I'm gonna have to go with Grizzlor. Because he's the most badass out of all the other ones. So I give him credit for that. But next up, we're gonna definitely go with Katra. Because we need more ladies in the Origins line. And then of course, in first place is Horde. It ain't because of all the special shit that I got on him, you know what I'm saying? With the arm cannon, his little imp. Is that fucking face. That face looks hot. Overall, folks, this Grizzlor figure probably might be my favorite in this whole wave right here. I love the way he looks. I love the mirror that he came with. Look at that. See a little groin action in the mirror right there. But yeah, he is a badass looking figure. Definitely love the face. Face is my favorite out of the whole figure right there. Love that we could do some stuff with the body, that they didn't keep the fur or the chest plate. Just like that, you can take this shit off if you want. Great job, Mattel. But up next, we're gonna cover Fang Man, evil Fang minion of Skeletor. But until then, folks, I'll see y'all later. Thanks for watching, folks. And if you like what you saw, do my ass a favor and drop me a like. Subscribe to the channel while you're at it. It ain't gonna hurt you, is it? Come on now. Go ahead and hit the button. I know you have to hit the button. Hit that goddamn button, drop a like. All right, I'm out of here.